Think you're getting the best deals at Walmart? Think again, because what you don't know could be costing you more than just money. Some grocery products at Walmart aren't just bad purchases. They could be compromising your health, draining your wallet, and even leaving you unprepared in an emergency. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 8 grocery products you should never buy from Walmart. Some of these are shockingly deceptive, and when we get to number 1, you'll see why this might be the most dangerous mistake shoppers make. Before we dive in, if you're serious about saving money, avoiding rip-offs, and making smarter shopping choices, hit the like button and subscribe to Frugal Daily, because trust me, this is information Walmart doesn't want you to know. Let's get started. 8. Cleaning supplies and personal care products. If you're buying cleaning supplies or personal care products at Walmart, you might think you're getting a deal, but the truth is, you're paying for watered-down formulas, weaker ingredients, and lower effectiveness. Many of these products look identical to their name-brand counterparts, but what most people don't realize is that some manufacturers create lower-quality versions specifically for Walmart to keep prices low. Ever wondered why certain shampoos barely lather, or why disinfectants seem less potent? That's because these products are often diluted, contain fewer active ingredients, or are made with cheaper substitutes, so you end up using more product for worse results. And the worst part? Many personal care items like lotions, deodorants, and even toothpaste may have less effective formulas, meaning you're putting your health at risk without even knowing it. Better option. If you want real quality and value for your money, shop at drugstores or wholesale clubs, where you'll find higher concentrations of active ingredients and formulas that actually work as intended. And now, let's talk about an item in your kitchen that might be silently ruining your meals, and you probably haven't even noticed. 7. Store-brand dairy products. Walmart's dairy aisle can be a gamble. Sometimes you get a decent product, but more often than not, you're paying for fillers, preservatives, and lower-quality ingredients disguised as a bargain. Their private label cheeses and yogurts are notorious for being packed with artificial additives, excessive sugar, and thickening agents instead of real, high-quality dairy. This means you're not only getting less nutrition but also consuming ingredients your body doesn't need. And let's talk about Walmart's milk. Many shoppers have reported that it spoils days before the expiration date, even when stored properly. Why? Because mass-produced, high-turnover dairy products often sit in warehouses for extended periods before even hitting the shelves. You think you're saving money, but in reality, you could be wasting it on spoiled, low-quality milk that forces you to throw it out sooner than expected. Better option. If you want fresher, better-tasting dairy that lasts longer, consider buying from local dairy farms or wholesale clubs like Costco, where the supply chain is shorter and the quality is noticeably superior. But what about meat? If you think you're getting a good deal on Walmart's meat section, think again, because this next one might shock you. 6. Cheap meats, especially chicken and ground beef. If you're buying chicken or ground beef from Walmart, you might want to think twice, because what you're actually paying for isn't all meat. Many of these products are water-injected to make them appear plumper and heavier, meaning you're spending your hard-earned money on added liquid instead of real protein. But that's just the beginning of the problem. Walmart's meat section has been flooded with complaints from shoppers who report strange smells, odd textures, and meat that spoils within days, even before the sell-by date. Some customers have even discovered discolored chicken and beef with an unnatural slimy coating right after opening the package. Why does this happen? Because high-volume, low-cost meat production prioritizes quantity over quality, often leading to inconsistent refrigeration, questionable sourcing, and meat that's processed too quickly to ensure freshness. And let's not forget about ground beef, which sometimes contains more fat, sinew, and gristle than actual quality meat. The bottom line, if you care about what you're putting on your plate, Walmart's bargain meat might not be worth the risk. Better option. For fresher, high-quality meat at fair prices, consider shopping at local butcher shops, farmers markets, or wholesale retailers like Costco or Sam's Club, where quality standards are generally much higher. Now, let's talk about something even worse, one of the biggest hidden health risks lurking in Walmart's freezers. This one might completely change how you shop. 5. Frozen fish. If you think buying frozen fish at Walmart is a convenient and affordable way to add seafood to your diet, you might be making a huge mistake. Many of their frozen fish products are imported from countries like China and Southeast Asia, where regulations on farming practices and food safety are far weaker than in the US and Canada. Here's what that really means. A lot of this fish is raised in overcrowded, poorly maintained fish farms, where antibiotics, chemicals, and even contaminated water are commonly used to maximize production. Some reports even suggest that certain imported fish, like tilapia and shrimp, are fed low-quality waste products, making them far less nutritious and potentially harmful to your health. And let's be honest, does anyone really want mystery seafood of questionable origin on their dinner plate? Even if you do find fish labeled as wild-caught, don't assume it's a good deal. Walmart's supply chain prioritizes bulk purchasing, meaning frozen fish may have been sitting in storage for months, losing both freshness and nutritional value. Better option. If you want high-quality seafood, stick to trusted supermarkets, local fish markets, or warehouse stores that source wild-caught options from responsible fisheries. Next up, let's talk about a product category that many shoppers think is a steal at Walmart, but in reality, it's one of the biggest rip-offs in the store. 4. Walmart's generic brand, certain products. Let's be clear, not all store brand products are bad, but when it comes to Walmart's great value line, you need to be careful. While some items offer decent savings, others are packed with low-quality ingredients, artificial additives, and fillers that make them a poor substitute for name brand alternatives. Take their soda, cheese, and cereals, for example. Many of these products lack the same flavor, texture, and ingredient quality as their well-known counterparts. Why? Because Walmart's generic products are often formulated with cheaper ingredients, meaning you're consuming more artificial sweeteners, lower quality dairy substitutes, and unnecessary fillers, all in the name of cutting costs. And in some cases, these bargains actually cost you more in the long run, because you may end up using more product to make up for the lack of quality. And let's not forget about packaging tricks. Many great value products come in smaller portions than their name brand equivalents, meaning you could actually be paying more per ounce without realizing it. Better option. Don't assume that a store brand item is automatically a better deal. Always compare the ingredients, check the weight, and read reviews before making your purchase. Sometimes, spending a little more on a trusted brand means getting better quality and better value overall. Now, let's talk about a food category that Walmart is known for selling at low prices. But it's often so overstocked and low quality that you're better off skipping it entirely. 3. Fresh fruits and vegetables. Walmart's produce section might look appealing, but behind those bright displays and low prices lies a major problem. The quality just isn't there. Many shoppers report buying fruits and vegetables that spoil within days, sometimes even before they make it home. Why does this happen? It all comes down to Walmart's high-volume, low-cost supply chain. Unlike smaller grocery stores or farmers markets that source fresher, locally grown produce, Walmart's system is built for mass distribution. This means fruits and veggies often sit in storage or transportation for extended periods before reaching store shelves. By the time you buy them, they've already lost a significant amount of freshness, nutrients, and shelf life. And let's talk about quality control, or the lack of it. Many customers have complained about mushy berries, bruised apples, and lettuce that wilts almost immediately after purchase. If you're trying to eat healthier, save money, or stock up on produce that actually lasts, Walmart is one of the worst places to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. Better option. If you want crisper, longer-lasting produce, shop at local farmers markets, regional grocery stores, or stores with a reputation for fresh, high-quality fruits and vegetables. Not only will your produce taste better, but it will likely last days longer, saving you money in the long run. We're almost at the worst item on this list, but first, let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes people make when stocking up for emergencies, and how Walmart's version of this product could put you at serious risk. 2. Cheap emergency supplies. When it comes to emergency preparedness, the last thing you want is to rely on gear that fails when you need it most. Yet, that's exactly what happens to many people who buy cheap flashlights, batteries, first aid kits, and survival gear from Walmart. These items may look like a bargain, but when disaster strikes, they're more likely to break, die, or simply not work as advertised. The problem? Walmart prioritizes low-cost mass production over durability. Many of their emergency products are poorly made, with flimsy materials and unreliable performance. Customers have reported flashlights that barely illuminate, survival kits missing essential items, and off-brand batteries that drain faster than you'd expect. In a crisis, having unreliable gear isn't just inconvenient, it can be dangerous. And don't be fooled by all-in-one survival kits that promise everything you need in a compact box. These kits often include low-quality tools, tiny portions of emergency food, and weak first aid supplies that might not be enough in a real emergency. When it comes to survival, cutting corners can cost you more than just money. It could cost you time, safety, or even your life. Better option. If you're serious about being prepared, invest in high-quality emergency supplies from trusted retailers like Home Depot, Amazon, or specialty survival stores. A few extra dollars upfront can mean the difference between staying safe or being caught unprepared when disaster strikes. And now, we've reached the #1 worst product you should never buy at Walmart. This one is shocking, and if you've been buying it, you'll want to stop immediately. 1. Highly processed and frozen. Fast food. Walmart's frozen food aisle is packed with cheap, convenient meals, but what most people don't realize is what's really inside these boxes. Many of these frozen fast food options are loaded with excess sodium, artificial preservatives, unhealthy trans fats, and hidden sugars, all designed to make the food last longer, not to nourish your body. The problem is, these meals are designed for profit, not health. They may look like a quick, easy solution, but over time they can wreck your health, drain your energy, and even cost you more in medical bills. Studies have shown that a diet high in processed foods increases the risk of obesity, heart disease, and metabolic disorders. And many of Walmart's frozen meals are some of the worst offenders. And let's not forget about portion sizes. Many frozen meals look like a full serving on the box, but once you heat them up, they barely fill a plate. This means you're paying more for less food while consuming a dangerous mix of chemicals and artificial ingredients. Better option. If you want to eat smart and be prepared for emergencies, focus on high-quality canned goods, bulk grains, or meal prep ingredients. These options are healthier, last longer, and give you full control over what you're putting into your body. There you have it. 8 grocery products you should never buy from Walmart. Some of these might not surprise you, but I bet at least one caught you completely off guard. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the worst product you've ever bought from Walmart? Have you ever picked up something that turned out to be a total waste of money? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If this video helped you make better shopping choices, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Frugal Daily for even more insider tips on saving money, avoiding bad deals, and getting the most value from every purchase. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.